Hi everyone. I'm here today making my first, or well, technically second, YouTube video and wanted to share with you all my healing journey. And what this is I just came to a point in my life where I really recognized the need for not just weight loss, but some pretty intense healing that needed to go on in my life. I've had a lot of traumatic experiences in my life, which I will not go into detail here. But I think that really a lot of the stress hormones and so forth add to the weight loss. Um, the weight gain. I'm sorry, the weight gain that I've experienced. So we know that nutrition is very important, but I was raised very traditional southern type of person, a lot of fats, a lot of salt, comfort food being a incredibly large part of the diet. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a modified um, juice diet, and my version of the modified juice diet, after watching and doing a lot of research, I came across a gentleman called Dan McDonald on YouTube. He's the Life Regenerator, and I'm not specifically endorsing this gentleman or anyone, and I do not claim to give any medical advice whatsoever. This is just strictly for informational purposes to share my journey, but I did find some of what he was saying, well, all of what he was saying really, to be helpful. So he just reminded me of a lot of things that really in the back of my mind, having studied nutrition and fitness and so forth, just through college and through different things in my life, that I really knew, but it just sort of brings it all together. So what I am doing is um, I'm doing basically Dr. Oz's green juice every day. I have, over the course of the past 6 weeks, I have adjusted my diet. I've lost about 10 pounds. And then 3 days ago, I started my modified juice diet. And what I'm doing is, as I said, Dr. Oz's recipe for the green juice. And I just modified that a little bit for my own taste, because it was a little bit difficult to stomach just the way that the recipe is. And what I have done is I have also added um, whole beet for my blood pressure because I have high blood pressure. And beets have been proven to reduce your blood pressure the same way that nitrites do. And nitrites is the medication that they use to bring down your blood pressure. And heart patients take that as well. Um, but anyway, just added a little bit more apple and a little bit more kiwi to Dr. Oz's green juice. With the beet, it's actually very good. And I also threw in a little bit of fresh ginger, which gives it that little bit of sweetness that makes it easier for me to, it makes it more palatable, makes it easier for me to drink. Also, I am just using a very old-fashioned blender, a very old blender, and a food processor. Um, so I am just grinding up the vegetables, pretty much skin and all, except for things like the kiwi. Um, and it makes a kind of a consistency, a little bit like a really thin applesauce. For me, I felt like I needed the fiber, and I also felt like I needed to go slow with this because it's a huge, huge change for me going from the typical sad, you know, um, American diet to something so nutritious and so healthy and so full of fiber and nutrients that my body's not used to. So I didn't want to completely go into shock. The first day, I will say, anybody considering doing a juice diet, water, 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 water. I have a 16-ounce glass here. Okay, this is the glass that I drink out of almost every day, and it holds 16 ounces. So if I drink 4 of those cups in a day, then I have reached the requisite recommended 8 glasses, 8 ounce glasses of water, which is recommended. Um, so I'm drinking lots of water. I'm doing the green juice, And then what I do is for dinner, I've been having a salad with as much vegetables in it as I can tolerate, really. I'm putting onions, different kinds of onions, different kinds of peppers, celery, carrots. I actually found tonight that if I grind up a couple of olives with some onions, some bell pepper, some celery, a little bit of carrot, it makes a really nice sort of vegetable compote that I can put on top of the salad. And I really don't need salad dressing if I have just the little bit of fat that's in the olives. Um, so it was really quite tasty. I have found that so far, it's only day 3, I've had protein twice. I had protein in the form of chicken breast last night, and then tonight I had a little bit of actual chopped ground beef, probably maybe 2 ounces. Um, but the first day that I did the juice diet, the modified juice diet, I experienced great pain. By the evening, I had great pain and inflammation in my knees, both knees, to the point where I just wanted to chew my own legs off. It was so bad. It was so intense. And I've always been a person that has been on my feet a lot. I'm in a profession where I'm on my feet constantly. So, and I have one knee that's damaged as well, permanently damaged. So I think that that was the toxins flushing out. And so I broke down, took a couple of ibuprofen, which did not kill the pain, but it helped a little bit. The second day wasn't so bad. Today, the third day, I do have a splitting headache, I gotta tell you. I'm not a person that's prone to headaches, but I do have a headache, and um, I do think that that's probably a result of, again, the toxins being broken loose, result of the diet, and so forth. So, I'm continuing to drink my water. Maybe I'll have a glass of a cup of chamomile tea later on this afternoon, and we'll just see how that goes. I also signed up for a program called Spark People, and I would highly recommend anybody considering any form of dietary changes, even if you're just getting ready to make dietary changes, to do that, because what it does is it gives you a full nutritional analysis of all of the foods that you take in during the day. It gives you potassium, calcium, magnesium, fats, carbohydrates, calories, where your calories are coming from, what percentages, and then it makes recommendations whether you're meeting or exceeding your own personal nutritional goals, weight loss goals, as well as FDA recommended amounts of vitamins and minerals. So I just would highly, highly recommend that for anyone considering joining me on a similar healing journey and committing themselves to a healthier lifestyle. And that's really what I would like to do. I have no children. Life is relatively stressful, obviously, but if I'm hopefully going to bring kids into the picture one day, I really want to be in a good place for my body. And I am in the healthcare field, so I think I have a responsibility to myself to really bring out the best that I can be. And I know that my body is a tool, so if I want to do the most good and reach the most potential that the higher power has put inside of me, I need to take care of my spirit and my body so that my tool, my body, can accomplish the most good. And so that's what I am committed to doing now. And I just hope that you'll join me and be patient with me as I discover the whole making videos on YouTube and have successes and failures. I would ask that anybody that wants to follow me, please join me on this very hopefully positive experience. If you have any suggestions, comments, that's wonderful. I would welcome that. But I would recommend and just request that anyone who's just got a very negative energy and doesn't have positive things to say, just to reserve those kinds of comments because I don't feel that they accomplish good for you or for me. So, like I said, anything that you would like to share, anybody that would like to watch these videos, I would be honored for you to join me on this. But let's keep it positive because I just don't engage in all the negative, comments and the back and forth that a lot of people get involved in. So anyway, I hope you have a good evening and join me for the next video. Okay,